NoGood, Westside, Fruittown, Brim, 5678, 31 years old, just been out 7 months, got a lovely wife, shit, about to have my first child, everything's good. I've been in and out, I did 2 years this last time, and then I did, for 18 months after that, So altogether, it's been like 3.5 years since I was incarcerated,
So for the last 5.5, 6 years, you've been locked up for pretty much half that time.
Yes.
Now, I remember when we met you, you said you was about to be off parole and everything was going good. What had happened?
That's what happened, like shit, I got caught up, you know what I mean? They put me on a bullshit ass case and just threw me in jail. They say I got caught with some old crystal meth or some shit like that on 30 Bix at the spot we had right there on 30 Bix and Budlong, but they ended up giving me a program after like Bix months of county jail time. After that shit, I was out here, and then I stayed out like 7 more months, and then I got re-locked up,
You mentioned before your dad wasn't really in your life when you was growing up with your mom.
Yeah.
What kind of dad do you envision yourself to be?
A better one than he was, first and foremost, I'm gonna be a more hands-on dad, out here for mine, because, it's a high percentage of, fathers not in their child's life, I want to try to be the one from the hood that break that barrier, be there for mine, through it all, from the snotty nose to college, God has blessed me, with a little more, wisdom and vision this time, so now, I'm about to start at Homeboy Industries, so a job first and foremost should be able to keep me out, but it all starts up here, and I'm focused this time, so I'm ready to stay out. I just believe it's the company, you surround yourself around, like you gotta have, I first and foremost believe that you gotta have a strong woman on your team, you need that, and then, the cycle, it's easy to break the cycle, because it's all about what you want. If you wanna be out here hanging and singing dope, then that's what you gonna go for. But if you want something different, you can venture off, There ain't no limits to what we can do, It's all about that individual, But it's been hard though. It's just about what you want. It's you gotta want that so bad, It's all about what you want, And I wanna get a job, and I got a job. Prison is not fun to be with, Not fun to be in, You can't be around no women. You can't get up and go to the refrigerator when you want to, You can't buy no shoes, You can't do nothing, So it's a limitation in that. And then, out here, this is where it's at, Beautiful palm trees, the beach, That's where I want to be around. I want to be up under a tree or something in the beach in the sand, But it ain't never been hard for me pretty much in prison because, as a youngster, when I went to prison, I kind of just turned it up, Like, shit, you got to earn your stripes somewhere, And I earned it out here and in there, so I went full throttle, So it ain't never been hard for me, I ain't never had to worry about nothing in prison.
But not everybody on the prison yard is turned up full throttle. Is it easy for them to do their prison time too?
Yeah, it is, But a lot of people that's not, full throttle and turned up was once upon a time. You feel me? So, only the strong survive in there. If you in there with your head down or something, you pretty much a victim, So you got to walk with pride,
Why do you think so many guys end up going back to prison over and over? And you too. I mean, you've been there, 3-4 times already?
Yeah, it's, it is what it is. I just believe, it's the chapter God wrote me, I can be squared up right here and the police can come just about my past. That can get me re-locked up, So I wouldn't say everybody like myself just goes out to do crimes and then just put themselves back in prison, because I don't think nobody want to be in prison. But some people got that ambition to get money, or some people just got that ambition just to, oh yeah, I need to get this in order, get this orchestrated. So they try to do things and put themselves in a position to do better out here, and they just end up getting caught up. If you ain't focused on your next appointment with your PO, or you got to go to this class, if you ain't thinking 2 steps ahead, then you go fail. And that's what puts you back in jail a lot of times too. When you see the police, a lot of people run when they see the police instead of saying, hey, how you doing or whatever, and going about your business. It's just about the anticipation at that moment. I was one of those cats once upon a time. I see them, I just run, you know. That just come from the fear of the law. You know what they do behind closed doors. You know what I mean? You know they got the upper hand on you. They can beat you and get away with it. They can plant things on you and get away with it. All those things be in our heads. So when we see them, we try to get away from them. You know what I mean? And I think that's just what coming with they past and they history, what we learned about them, that scares us. It's not that we scared them physically or whatever, but we just know they got that upper hand on us while we out here.
Now talk a little bit about Homeboy Industries. How has that helped you out?
Well, I just started with that, you know. That's a good program, you know. That's a program for gangsters that's trying to transform, you know. Not saying they turn down or none of that. It's just a gangster that's trying to do things with their life, you feel me? It's a good organization, you know what I mean? They teach you responsibilities, you know what I mean? They putting responsibility in your hand. It's like giving you the football. What you gonna do with it? You either gonna run with it or you gonna stay there and get tackled, you know what I mean? So they giving you that opportunity to do something with your life. What I see myself 5-6 years from now, shit, better in a better place than here, you feel me? Probably in Vegas somewhere with my 5-year-old daughter, you know what I mean, and wife. Probably got another addition to the family, you know what I mean? I probably have a little junior or something, you know? So, you know, just populating my family and somewhere outside of California somewhere, you know what I mean? Just doing the right thing, you know? So still coming back though, you know, and checking in or whatever and hollering at the homies and shit, but not like this though, you know? It's either, okay, I can do drugs or sell drugs, and I decided to sell drugs, you know? And once you start selling drugs, the money come, and then that's when crime and drama, you know, all that come, you feel me? Oh, you know what I mean? Nigga get caught up in life, you feel me? Nigga do shit, you get caught, some win, some lose, you know? I took a chance, shit, nigga got caught up, you know? That's just the way it is, you know, shit, you know?